Racer number 19 rounds the corner. They're neck and neck. This is a close one, folks. And the winner is Sadie.
Hey, my name's Sadie, and I just won my 12th race of the season, and I'm on my way to becoming the #1 racer in Florida. This has been a dream of mine for a long time, and I've worked so hard to get where I am today. I've put in hours of practice, spent time working on my kart, and studied the track before every race. You know, winning races, trophies, and medals is pretty exciting, but there are still things that are more important in life. I could win every race, but if I ignore the people around me and only care about myself, then all those wins I receive are really just a waste of my time. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong about winning races or doing things you like, but we have been designed by God to love others, not just care about ourselves. Have you ever found it hard to love others? Like a neighbor, a kid in your class, or even a brother or sister? Loving others isn't always easy, and sometimes it makes me think, how can I really love the people around me? When I have questions like this, I go to the Bible for answers. The Bible is God's true message to us about himself. Let's check out what the Bible has to say. 1 Corinthians is a letter a man named Paul wrote to one of the first churches. He told them how important it is to show love to others. Let's see what he wrote. Love one another. Paul wrote a letter to the church in a city called Corinth. He wanted the people there to love each other, and he taught them what it means to love. Paul wrote, "If I speak different languages, but don't have love, what good is it? I'm just making noise, like a loud gong or clanging cymbal. If I have gifts like prophecy, speaking God's truth, understanding, or even great faith, but do not have love, then I am nothing. If I am generous and give away all my possessions, but do not have love, I gain nothing." Okay, I know we just started, but you probably need to know a few things about the Christians in Corinth. Instead of obeying what Jesus said, the people were doing their own thing. They were not happy with what they had. They were angry, rude, and argued with each other. They just didn't understand how to love others. Love is a really big deal to God. So Paul wanted the people in Corinth to learn what it truly means to love. Paul was explaining to the church that love is very important. Even if we have actions that other people pay attention to, but we don't act out of a heart that loves, then we are just noisy, and our actions don't mean anything. Let's see what Paul wrote next. Paul explained how to love. He said, "Love is patient and kind. Love does not get jealous or boastful or proud. Love is not rude. It does not demand its own way. Love rejoices in the truth. It never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and keeps going in every circumstance." God's gift of love is different from other spiritual gifts because it never ends. There are spiritual gifts that will end, but love never ends. One day we will see God face to face and we will know him perfectly. These gifts will remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. God's gift of love is incredible. It isn't just something we say to others, it's something that we get to show to others. Loving others isn't always going to be easy. There will be times that people will make you upset or even angry, and the last thing you want to do is love them. But God showed us the most amazing love, even though we don't deserve it. He sent Jesus to take the punishment that we deserve for our sin. Sin is when we choose to do what we think is best instead of following what God says is best. Even though we deserve punishment for our sin, Jesus showed us love by taking the punishment we deserve. Because God showed us such amazing love, we can show love to others too. We have been designed to go out and love others. So let's go.
It's time for Let's Go! Reflection Man Down! Hello, and welcome back to the Danger Den with me, Action Man Dan. The Bible is a fantastic book because it's God's true message to us about himself. The Bible tells us how we should go and tell others about who God is. Let's check out Matthew 5:16 and see what it says. Let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven. This Bible verse tells us that as we follow God, our actions will help people know how amazing God is and celebrate Him. Now everyone stand up and start to move as we say our theme verse. Are you ready? Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. Let your light shine before others.
Let your light shine before others,
So that they may see your good works
so that they may see your good works
and give glory to your Father in heaven.
and give glory to your Father in heaven.
Matthew 5:16.
Matthew 5:16.
Oh, that was awesome! When we read this Bible verse, we are reminded that people will see what we do. And when we say we are following God, how we act should bring glory to Him. Let's add some action to this verse. Start moving like you are in an action scene. Everyone run in place with me as we say this verse together. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven. Matthew 5:16. Following God is an action stunt you can do at home or anywhere you are. That was another high-intensity stunt with you and me, Action Man Dan.